Hello, this is E3PO from www.wmclan.net, representing HaloModding.com, a new Halo modding community with all the great things that you would ever expect from a community. Go sign up. So, you may be wondering, how do I make custom bitmaps for Halo CE? How do I reskin maps that have already been skinned? And how do I use shaders? And what the heck is a shader? To get started, you're obviously going to need some bitmaps. So go ahead and surf the web, find some bitmaps, make your own bitmaps, do whatever you need to do to get some bitmaps. I just happen to have dumped all of the Halo 3 bitmaps. So I'm going to find one in here that I like. Let's say I like this one. I'll go ahead and bring the TGA into Photoshop. If you have it, use NVIDIA Tools Normal Mapping Filter to create normal maps. You can go to Google, type in NVIDIA Normal Map, and download it from here. It's that simple. Install it, it's all good to go. So have your texture here. Go ahead and save it as a TIFF file in your Halo CE directory. So Halo, Halo CE, data, levels, and then make a new folder. We'll call this bitmaps. I like to try to keep all of my bitmaps and shaders in one folder. This makes it easy for me to find the bitmaps that I need to use for already made maps, or when I'm making new maps that are already preset. So put it in here. You may also want to do subcategories like concrete or tiled things, but just for now, go ahead and save this. None, interleaved, IBM PC, it's all good. Just go with the default settings. Now if you have NVIDIA Normal Map tools, go ahead and open this up. Make sure you have 4 sample, and you can figure out what these do. And just set the scale, set it for 10. That's good enough. Average RGB, unchanged. Now we have a normal map. What this does is makes the engine look kind of like the texture is 3D. You'll see what I mean in game. So go ahead and save this as bump. Okay. It's that simple. Now what you're going to want to do is make a new bat file. This will make it easy for you to load up tool. I already have one made named bat.bat, but I'll show you how to do it. If you don't see file extensions like DLL or RTF or EXE or .wog, if you're on Windows 7, click on Organize, Folders, and Search Options. Click View, Show Hidden Files and Folders, and pretty much deselect all these. You can also right-click in Windows XP on the top menu, or go to Tools and Folder Options, if I'm correct. You may also be able to find it in Control Panel, under Folder Options. Okay, right-click, go to New, make a new text document. As you can see, you can now change the extension of the text document. So let's just name this tool.bat. If it asks you if you want to change it, just click Yes. Now go ahead and edit this with your favorite notepad. I use Notepad++, which is a free open source notepad client that is pretty amazing. Check it out, just Google Notepad++. Okay. Start off with @echo off. Then type echo tool is loaded. Call tool.exe. Save it and load it up. There you go. Noob, noob. Command.exe. There you go. Now you're talking. Tool is loaded. Okay, whatever. Now you have tool. You can also do a CLS to clear that. So once that's done, just CLS, and you'll see what that does. Or not. Anyway, that works. I hate moving and resizing things with this video. Okay. So now you have tool. As you can see, you have all these different options. And we're going to do the bitmaps option. So we save the bitmaps in data, levels, bitmaps. They're right there. Once we create this, we're going to have a tags, levels, bitmaps. You can watch as the folder is created. Type in tool, bitmaps, levels, bitmaps. There you go. Now we have this bitmaps folder with the .bitmap file. If you get any errors, it's as simple as opening up Gorilla. I have Cornman's Gorilla. You can find it on halomaps.org. So load that up. Find the bitmap files that have an error. And just change this to a explicit alpha or whatever. Explicit alpha. Yeah, that'll work. If it does an error, just go ahead and keep it the same. As you can see, we now have the bump map and the normal texture. So let's say we want to reskin this now. Find the level you want to reskin. So let's say I want to reskin let's say I want to reskin chill out. You're going to want to open up the chill out scenario structure BSP. This has all the level data and texture coordinates and all that in magic. If all these fields are read only, so you can't edit them, you're going to want to get Cornman00. Okay, so now we have all these collision materials. This is what the game uses to draw the materials, or the shader anyway. So let's say we want to replace this chill out metal flat. It looks like this purple texture. We're going to need to change it here in the shader. So open the shader up. As you can see in here, we have different detail levels. Go ahead and change this to high. I like to keep them all on high. Change the material type to whatever material it is. This is metal. Now we have a base map, primary detail map, secondary detail map, and micro detail map. As you can see, this adds like scratches to the metal. And this is the bump for it. That's pretty much not doing anything. So let's go ahead and replace the texture with the new bitmaps macro. Now what you can do is, because you named it correctly, is you can just copy this, add the bump on there, change this to like 5 if you want, save it, exit, and you're going to want to come down here as well and make sure that chill out metal flat shader environment. Yeah, that should be fine. We'll get into these light maps and materials in a later tutorial. So save that up, exit, exit. Go ahead and load up Sapien. If you have a dual core processor, you're going to want to go into here, set affinity, 1 CPU. Voila. Go ahead and load that up, chill out. Now hopefully that texture will be changed now. There you go. You can see it changed. The walls are a different texture now. So you can mess around with that a bit, see what the bump maps do, stuff like that. See what the primary detail maps do. Just screw around with it and figure things out for yourself. There's a lot of things to find. This has been a E3PO video tutorial from www.wmclan.net. Also check out halomodding.com. halomodding.com. Go ahead and register. It's a great site. You're going to love it. E3PO out.